I should have done a close-up of that so you can see it. So I'll just play in the last video. So it might be appended together. I don't know yet. It depends on what time I've got, but this might be a separate video. So I'm just going to play through across the whole scale, and then we'll do a close-up of it. So it's I've got to get a tempo. So it's tick tock tock, tick tock tock, tick tock. Next scale. Okay, no close up. Tick tock tock, tick tock tock. Okay, that's good. Come back out. I didn't have to stop. Answer that. Okay, now I'm going to do a descent. The descent. Remember that it's different to the Thursday one, which you'll see in the next video. Because the pattern is moving in the same direction as the notes. So the pattern, the start note of each note is going up, and the pattern goes up and falls back again, but at least it starts off in the same direction. Okay, that's one reason I think it'll make it easier. Now the interesting thing is that when you come down, we're moving this way. Yeah, okay, yeah. So the interesting thing happens down here. So I'm just going to do the whole pattern. I'm not going to go through all this. It's the point with this. One of the things I hope you hear is that when we play this, when you hear it here, you can hear it's the same contour in each octave, and you can also hear that when you reverse the order of the notes, you can hear the reversal of the same contour. We've talked about that, so I'm not going to go into all that again. Going down, now the thing is we're moving in a down direction, so our first note goes down to there. We don't like it, so we go back, pick up courage, then we start here. We carry on, we don't like that, we go back. Just the same thing as I said before, but in the opposite direction. Then it shouldn't take as long to get the direction, but it will take some work, because it's a different contour, but a lot of the foundation that you build going in one direction is reversible. So finger action just needs a bit of tweaking. So I'm just going to play the pattern through down and stop at the octave. So it's again, tick tock tock, 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 tick tock tick tock. I'm saying tick tock, ticking all signs of crap there. Tick tock, tick tock 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 tock, and then tick tock tock, tick tock tock, tick tock tick tock tick. I cocked it up. Tick tock tock, tick tock tock. I'm doing it again. Tick tock tock, tick tock tock. Why do I keep doing that? This is good because you can see some of the problems that this is all deliberate. You can see some of the problems that you can get into. Tick tock tock, tick tock tock, tick tock tock.
It's not me to say.
No. Hey, I'm the teacher. Tick tock tock, 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 tick. Okay. Now, I want to do something. I want to complicate things here a little bit, because it leads into one of the problems is in when we reverse this pattern from to going down, right, and ascending in a slightly different pattern, because you can extend this. The way we're doing this now, if you listen to it, and I'll do it fast because it's all you're interested in is the flow of it and how it relates. We're talking about this time where we start and where we finish against the whole meter, which is. And I do it wrong. Start. Clear your palette. Right. It ends. That's one way of ending it, and it ends relative to the meter. So if I don't say, if I use the tick instead of going tick tock tock, we'll just put the extra 2 beats in between the ticks, and we'll count the number of ticks. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you're ending on one bar will be 4 beats, and then you're ending halfway into the next bar. It's a good place to end for certain ways if you're soloing, but in other ways it's not consistent because you want to get a bit closer to a 2-bar pattern or a 1-bar pattern. So, but we still want to end here. So if I carry on past home but end on home like this. And put a double note there like that. I think that's more satisfying. I'll ask my cameraman what he thinks, and I expect him to give me my answer, which is, this is the first one. I play it relatively fast. It feels like, and then. Second one's got more of a musicality to it. It feels like it ends at the right time. The other one stops short.
Premature, yeah.
And bear that in mind, being as my cameraman is a better guitar player than me. And you're learning, people watching this video. So I'm saying, taking what I've said and see if you agree. You don't have to agree, but hopefully you will. This first one I feel stops short. I cocked it up. The other one. All I'm doing is keeping the pattern going as if I'm going straight through home, but I can't go past. I can only go 1 note past home, and then because I can go back to home and then put an extra beat to finish it. This is not theoretical. You put the second beat in because it feels like the song should stop that way. So put this in close now. And we'll play it slowly, so you can. I'll play them both. It's okay, and it's good if you mix it up, and then the better resolution. If I don't put 2 there, listen. You want to go, you'll always put 1 in. When you get to this stage, you'll be thinking more musically than pattern based. So you remember, might take you a long time to get to the point where you can make that decision while you're flowing through the notes. Okay, so if you pull that back now, the next thing is connecting with that. Once we've decided that's more musical, we have a small problem when we get down through the second octave, because when we go through the second octave and we want to go past home. If we want to go past that, we need to bring this note in. And you say, well, how do I know I can bring this note in? Well, it's the next scale, it's the next octave down, because obviously you can stack octaves if you've got an instrument that can go into those registers. You have to carry on all the way down this string, which we're not going to do, but we can steal a note from the next octave. And we know it's that note because it's that note there. These two are the same pitch strings. They're both E's. So if we do that on that one, we can do that on that one. It's simple. So we steal that. There's a big danger in this, but I'm going to tell you what that is in a minute. So we come down and we go. Now remember what I said about that action of having to move your hand? I kept my finger there which might lead you to believe you need to do, it makes it quite hard to be doing all this pattern stuff and also making your finger action by moving your hand slightly to make it comfortable. So remember that, or what I referred to earlier, that's a lot of work. So I'll try and move my hand this time, so, and keep my hand relaxed. So. Do you hear this? Just, you can hear the screeching, and hopefully you see the hand. But now that's a very dangerous note to introduce, and the way I introduced it on Thursday was opened you up to some dangers to your ear, which I'll talk about in the next pattern, but in the next video. But before we stop, I'll just recap. Have you done that as a close-up? No, do it as a close-up then, so you can see, and I'll do it slower because you might want something to play along too. So I'll do it a couple of times slow now, so you can play along, and you can see the pattern. You'll see this hand movement as well. So. So that's too fast. I'm exaggerating that, but so you can see it, but